Hello and welcome back to our Wanua campaign. In between episodes, I did go and have a look at the crash logs because we've been crashing a lot, and they were fairly unhelpful. There were some things I found on the forums which had similar crashes, but they were all after a game had updated, all with very specific CPU configurations, and didn't quite match our circumstances. So, I have done the bare minimum. I have restarted my PC, I've installed Windows updates, as annoying as they were, and I have installed graphics updates. So we are now pretty much on like just a freshly loaded system, fully updated, nothing running in the background, well, except for the recording software, and we'll see how it goes. There were some people suggesting other things in the comments as well, like a memory failure or something. I would find that unlikely, given that I am running other things in the background without issue, but, you know, whatever. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe the memory is failing, and that would be horrific given the price of RAM nowadays. But anyway, that aside, we are now a new character, and that is not horrific because we now have a perfect opportunity to potentially reform the faith. So that's what we're going to do. However, how are we going to do that? Well, several things need to happen. First of all, we need to get a lot more piety. In fact, really that's the main thing that has to happen here. Our piety needs to just go through the roof. The second thing is, we kind of need more money. Why do we need more money if we need more piety? Well, money can be used to get piety. So that would seem pretty good for us. We also need to hold a coronation, because currently we have the uncrowned law, and that is not ideal because it means vassal opinion is low, legitimacy is going down, and legitimacy going down is bad because we want to be at legitimacy level 4 in order to become the Mandala government. So, we're going to hold a coronation to start, and then we'll see where everything else takes us. Probably we're going to do some bartering, probably we're going to go to Japan. You know how this goes. So, also, do I want an alliance with my brother? Potentially not a bad idea. I mean, he is my vassal, so that would stop him being in factions against us. Have I got anyone else? I got 2 people not inside the realm. Ooh. My sister would say no. Why? Is a claimant. Well, that's a pretty solid reason, and you'd say no because you're a claimant. Oh, no, you'd say no because you don't want to. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Children lack guardians? No, they don't. And yeah, that's fine. Coronation. How much could it cost? 24. Oh. Alright then. We'll pay it. So, why can we hold it here? Oh, it's a holy site. I see. We'll just hold it in the capsule. I don't see any reason not to. Means we don't have to travel. Can only hold the first level of this because we don't have any of the Crown of Regalia, so that's fine. We could potentially make a crown at some point, but that seems like a future thing to do. Legitimacy, cultural acceptance, and magnificence is fine. I don't really need specific vassals to like me. Yeah. Let's just go for impress attendees. I think that's fine. Guest-wise, we'll invite everybody. Well, yeah, that many people. That's fine. And let's go. Start coronation. Soon my reign begins. Magnificence has been damaged by a faction opposing you. Do I have a faction? Oh, a dissolution faction. Yeah, that isn't going to happen. Why do you hate me? Opinion of predecessor is a pretty big reason, and you want a seat in the council. Ah, but you're only good at intrigue. Yeah, you're not getting a seat on the council, so that's fine. Okay. And at some point, we also want to raise our tribal authority to the next level so we can revoke some titles, but we need prestige to do that. Which we might get from doing this, so I don't know, we'll see. Oh, right, I'm also on a barter mission. I completely forgot. Is there anything I can do here for anyone? No. I was kind of hoping that we had somebody who had... I mean, I'll just put you in here for now. I was kind of hoping that we had somebody who had Organizer, because Organizer, you get experience from walking around the place, and, well, you know, that's what we're doing now. Shadow of Fame Twilight. We get more prestige, we get more stress. Okay, fine. That's okay. Let's go. We finished that building, which is fine. Yeah, so we're getting some more bonuses at home. Apparently an event would have fired, but it didn't. So that's fine. Okay, head over here. And... ooh, okay, welcome one and all. We do have people who are against us in this one, unlike the previous ones. We have 3 people who are against us. Why do you hate us? Every reason under the sun, huh? Alright, you want to sit on the council? Yeah, you're good at intrigue. I see. Yep, that would explain why you don't have a seat on the council. Right, head over here. You would like to give me a brooch. Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, I'll definitely take the brooch. Attraction bonus is quite nice for us right now. So yeah, that should get us extra opinion with, well, everybody who would be attracted to us. So like she should have 12, right? Yeah, so she has 12 extra opinion. It still doesn't really matter, but, you know, we didn't have anything in that slot before now, so that's good. Shadows before the throne. In the shadows of Shran, the vipers slither about. Amidst the servants and courtiers preparing for the coronation hall, Bopati Anindita whispers to a circle of recently arrived guests. They quiet immediately when I approach, before Anindita bows deeply. My cousin, I apologize, we were just speaking of matters of a personal nature. I can be in blissful ignorance. Increase opinion. It makes it more likely that their schemes are secretive. I gain stress because I'm trusting any... oh, you only gain stress. So I gain less stress because I'm trusting. Here. The 50-50 might be okay. I want a 50-50 chance of getting this scheme. He already hates me. Murder Sapta scheme was discovered. Okay, well, that's not ideal, but at least we discovered something. It fills me with joy to see the honor you bring to House Quanin. Okay, we stand in your honor and lend you our aid. Alright, that sounds pretty good, yeah. Quiet moment. What are we going to do? A prayer for good health? No. Prayer for wealth? Well, good health is quite nice. Well, it's only for clergy opinion. Magnificence of the coronation increases highly by us doing that. That seems good. Coronation unheard. Dearest King, we Malucans wish to support you now and in the days to come. The crown will soon rest on your head, but will our customs rest in your heart? Well, yeah, that's fine. I can learn your language. That's perfectly fine. Okay. Petitioners. A moment, if you please. Bupati Anindita greets me, bowing obsequiously. He gently bites his lip and takes a sip of toddy before continuing. What a farce. We all know it. A king surrounded by enemies. A king scorned by his guests. I spit on your rule and I spit on those who bow. I spit on this coronation. So I give no response and say silence, cur. Silence or death. He becomes my rival, as does this random courtier. I don't really want him to be my rival, if I'm honest. I think we can win him around. But I have to say no response, unfortunately. Petitioners. We ask for understanding between our peoples. Yeah, that's fine. No issue. In fact, I'm all into that. Yeah. Magnificence is 0. No. Oh, no. I offer you the first and best of my... women? Oh, Turta. I see. I was expecting it to be this person speaking to us, but that's okay. May this serve as a sign of friendship. I'm going to say fewer as generous as you, and it gets me the prestige. The ceremony. The false king. Well, I'm going to say look closer, Charles. I'm every inch a king. And I'm going to send you here and then reopen this. A pledge to the shamans. Will you safeguard the faithful as their king? Will you preserve the rights and privileges of the Dawata Suwei's priests? I'm going to twist it in our favor, I think. Yeah. I'm going to twist it in my favor. That's fine. Let's go a little faster. Supplication of the nobles. The vassals of Maluku come forth to give their allegiance, one after another raising open-palmed hands, one after another bending to give kisses of fealty. But my vassals neglect the gestures of respect. Someone hisses, Samara, the Prince of Fashion, curses, and disturbs the proper words. Udpati Anindita, the subordinate, glares poison into my eyes during his oath-giving. Upati Taratai dares to bear a weapon in my presence and hardly whispers. They hate me, yet they cannot stop me. Appeal to the masses. The game crashed! Hey, okay. Okay, we're back. In between crash and reloading, I have done the next fix, which is add Crusader Kings III to the exploit protection exclusion list. Let's see if that works. Basically, my plan is every time it crashes, we add a new fix and we see if it crashes again. And we check whether we get a different error message. So, where were we? Oh, we're still in this phase. Okay. And I'm still traveling up here. Yeah, I still haven't left this one. Okay, fine, whatever. Petitioners. I give no response. My pleasure to assent. Ooh, wow. While I've been busy preparing for my coronation, my sister has really taken charge of things. No servants have bothered me with inanities for days, and I'm finally able to focus on the upcoming ceremony. I'll say she's a great sister and she becomes a supporter of my coronation. That's good. I'm every inch a king, we say. We will twist the customary answer in my favor. It's a bartered event here. They hate me, yet they cannot stop me. How they plead for my rule. Right, close that. 1st of April means that we have had a save. Let's go. The enthroning of Samara. At last I approached the sovereign throne as the king I was always meant to be. I stepped forth alone for the supreme rite, bedecked in my inaugural regalia. The walk is long and quiet. Each footfall resonates like a droplet of endlessly deep water. Neela Panjadi, with tears in her priestly eyes, begins an ancient dirge. Dato Palanro, deliver us from the abyss, from despair, deliver the children of Maluku. Spare us, O Dawata Sue, for the desolation of the underworld. Let our king defy the evils of man. Before this troubled assembly, I take my throne. Everybody has contempt for us. Alright, well. The king's consort. We'll just say that's great. Well done, you did a great job. Now, what we're going to do here. Expand the realm seems incorrect for us right now. Ensure peace, 5 years of continuous peace is very easy for us. That's incredibly easy for us to do. Purge pretenders. No claimant for your primary title except your children can exist. Wow. Whoa. You get primogenitor? Oh, the law will reset to your current one upon death. Oh. I was like, you get primogenitor, it would be worth the hassle. But no, it resets. Oh. I'll ensure peace. That's fine. At least we get a pass. Right, food. Son has learned the Austronesian language. My personal physician has gotten better, so she is getting there. She's almost at level 1. Okay. My sister has offered us something wretched. I must hold strong. I can't hide it. Magnificence was lowered, and I'm ill. Okay, do no more than is necessary. I'm even worse. But on the positive side, we're probably not dead. And that means that she is now up to... Oh, she actually didn't get that much experience. She isn't up to the next level yet. Oh. Okay, well, that's not good. Head over here, make some money. Right, back in here. Samara, you think your new crown makes you so mighty, then by Dawata's away, prove yourself a worthy king. He has met his match. I can't keep up. Every tribal and noble vassal hates me more. Hail to the king. Your grace, under the resplendent crown I see a king so implacable. Few can claim as many adoring subjects. Even if some would dare question the wisdom of your decisions. Yes, where would we be without such an implacable king to simper for and adulate? I can say, rest assured my reign will indeed be implacable. Your welcome is spent, or acknowledge her words with a polite bow, nothing more. Her words empty of kindness and a chill through the hall. Let's do this one. Yeah. Mutual spirits. Hey, I'm getting along with this High Chiefess. That's good. Troubled sister. I'll distract the guests who are closing in on her. Okay. What was it all for? Trust of other cultures, faith of my supporters, legitimacy, and prestige. Let's go for the trust of other cultures. Okay. It's a wonderful day indeed. My reign begins. Okay. It's not the end of the world. I think we're fine. Right. Close that. Here you're gonna head up this way, grab that, and then head home. Yeah. We aren't yeah, we haven't crashed yet. Have you noticed that? We haven't crashed yet. That's what I was thinking. Oh my god, I just disbanded the army. You know what? If we're gonna autosave every single month, let's make it work in my favor. Let's make it work in my favor. I don't know why it lets you disband the army. There must be a good reason for it, but like, it's very annoying to have it let you do that. Okay, we're out of the coronation anyway. Right. Head home. There we go. Okay. Don't click the disband all button, despite it being muscle memory from so many hours to click the disband all button the moment it appears. It's like ingrained. Click the button. Reflections for the future. What am I after? Favor from Dwata Sue? Yeah. Level of devotion went up. A same faith clergy opinion. It's not that good actually, but it's okay. Came back with a huge pile of money. That's pretty good. Now I can disband. Right. So we do have a faction against us, and it's got one member in it. We have a couple of people who have alliances with us. Oh, so you're my friend, so you can't join. You're my friend, which is great. So we're friends with 2 of our vassals, and you are my ally. Okay. So that's fairly solid, given I don't have that many vassals. I only have 7 vassals, and 3 out of the 7 can't join a faction. So that's solid. One thing I'm going to do is I think I'm going to switch myself onto redouble guards. Yeah. We're going to make it so that murder schemes are less likely against us. Because, well, we really don't want any. Also, it means Sapta's unlikely to be murdered as well. Just an extra bonus. Okay. Designating a selfless regent now may help your son and heir if you die too early. Oh, I don't care. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. My son's doing an intrigue thing, and you're doing a martial thing. I think I'd prefer you as a son, but honestly, they're both a little bit disappointing. My health is a little low due to worsened symptoms, but it's unlikely we die. If we do, that's like horrible. But anyway, yeah, I think I'd kind of want to designate you to be my heir, but I'm still not allowed. I'm not allowed to do that currently. Yeah. Also, I have too few concubines. Do I have any available? Yeah, okay. My father's former concubine seems good, and my wet nurse. There we go. I think they were both my father's former concubines, actually, but it's okay. That's fine. We have money. What are we going to do with our money? We get, like, you know what? We're going to wait till we're not ill. That's what we're going to do with our money. Yeah. That's step number 1. Wait till we're not ill. Drifting apart. No, we're gonna stay friends. Yeah. A gift. If beref's a gift, so that gets us the milk tooth. I think I'll just destroy that for 2 gold. Hey, I'm no longer ill. Wonderful. That's a much better situation to be in. Let's maybe go on a pilgrimage. Yeah, that'll give me the pilgrim trait, which I think eventually ends up being good, right? Actually, it doesn't seem to do anything at the extra levels. I thought it did, though. Anyway, let's go to pilgrimage. It'll get us piety and legitimacy. I think this is worth it. The other option is going on a university visit to increase our stewardship. What does stewardship do? Just gives you stewardship. Or we could hold a funeral for our father. If we're still within time. We could hold a funeral for our father and that will increase our legitimacy. Yeah, let's do that. Let's hold it in the holy site. Our goal is to mourn, which will give us piety. Also, funerals are much better at giving you piety than pilgrimages, at least in this patch of the game. Because they nerfed pilgrimages specifically because it was really good at giving you piety. Right, and then this is fine. Yeah, let's just start a funeral. Who are we going to invite? Extended family, neighboring rulers. Actually, I don't need neighboring rulers. Yeah, extended family, though, we'll invite. Yeah. And let's start the funeral. So we should get bonuses with everyone who actually turns up, I think. So that'll be good. Right. It's going to take a while for it to begin, but that's okay. At 95% learn language, so let's have a pleasant conversation. All we need to do is decrease the amount of time it takes. My wife is with child. I'm the father, definitely. We're not even going to question it. Right. 4 guests remaining. Who are we waiting on? Nobody? Nobody. Oh wait, no, you're traveling. Okay, where are you coming from? Ah, so you're here. Yeah, so we're basically waiting for these guys to do that. Okay. Oh, it's because you're... Okay, you're somewhere else. That's fine. Let's put this back in the center. Also, we just hovered over a ton of people. No crash. It's incredible. Maybe we found a fix. I'm going to keep saying that until it crashes. Oh, dear. Learn language was a success. I feel accomplished. I don't need to send a letter that's going to make people dislike me. Brave goods. I'm going to... Oh, whoa. I gain 2,000 piety by getting rid of this, which is only spouse opinion. The vassal limit doesn't even matter. Yeah, of course. My level of devotion just went up to devoted servant, and I have 2.7k, piety. That's incredible. Of course I'm going to do that. Okay. My brother is crying. I'm going to say we all mourn in our own way. Loses me stress and gets me more piety. Okay. The false king. Swine, scullion, swine, you dare call yourself king. King Wanua of Maluku had designs for me to lead in his place. He did not. I'm going to say don't care, not listening. Okay. We're going to speak a quiet prayer. Our stress went down again. Faction disbanded. That's cool. Stress is going down again. Fond memories of our father. We're going to say cool. Memories are too painful. Stress went down again. Grief of the father. I'm going to roll the dice at getting ourselves a little extra piety. I didn't. She was insulted. I have a daughter who's robust. That's nice. New faction targeting us. The previous one just disbanded, so it's probably the same person. I can spend some money to get some more legitimacy. Or I can just get 20. Let's just get 20. We will speak of my father's virtues, getting 15 opinion with everyone who turned up. We'll allow ourselves a moment of grief. And that is the end of the funeral. We get a ton more legitimacy, more piety. And our level of devotion has now gone up to Paragon of Virtue. Same faith clergy love me. Also, we have a huge amount of piety, like an absurdly high amount of piety now. Modest gemstone. I'll repair that. Right. We are now back home. Okay. I mean, we could just hold another one. What's the cooldown on a funeral? I think there isn't one, right? We could hold one for our cousin here. No, there is one. Oh, it's a 5-year cooldown. Okay. That's fine. Yeah. Reckless relations. I can tell there... Oh, I also just got household savings, which is 50 extra gold. Also, there are no factions against us. I can tell there is something wrong with my wife soon as we're in bed together. She is clearly distracted. I clasp her hand gently and ask her what the matter is. It's a money matter. I have family who are short in luck and they're close to losing their home. I used to spend time there as a child. Is there anything we can do? I'm sure they could pay it back to us. They just need to get back on their feet. They'll be good for it, I swear. Leave it to me, or how dare you try to extort me? And she gets family troubles for 10 years. And she doesn't like us. Well, fortunately, I don't want to gain stress, so there you go. Hey, is she at level 1 now? She is. Nice. Okay. Suriana has decided that his time in Kaimana had to come to an end because I have not pressed his claim on the chiefdom of Konoe. Yeah, I'm not going to either. May your journey be swift. Also, you want to, like, join my court? Nope. Thought I'd ask. Yeah, no. Definitely not. Okay. I'm now thinking with our new amount of piety, by the way, we're probably going to go to profit first, if we can. Okay. Oh, just chill a little bit. We could go for a university visit. It is potentially really good. Like, it could potentially pay off big time, especially as we can use the books. Let's just plan one. Oh, I can't go to... Oh, I can't go to our holy site. I'd have to go to, like, a holy site over here. Oh, it's actually universities over here. Oh. So I could go to here. There are places I can go in between for learning experience as well. This would increase my legitimacy level. Ooh, okay. The goal to study hard. Let's say on the way, I want to just go there. But probably like go like that. And on the way back, you'd want to do something like here, 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 yeah, that would be fine. Yep. Then here, then this one. Okay. Actually, on the way there, I'm going to clear that. I'm going to go to this place instead. Okay. Now, there are a couple of dangers here. Mostly wetlands. What if I said, actually, first of all, I want you to go here. Then after this, I want you to go here. And then I want you to go, like, here. Okay, that makes it a lot less dangerous. We are probably going to need someone for wetlands. Let's hire a forder. Okay, we're down to 2 dangerous ones here. Why is this dangerous? County control. Do I want to go there? I can probably cut that out of my trip. So where's this? This is Enkulu. Yeah, let's cut that out. Okay, that makes it a lot less dangerous. Here. So that is... there. I'm going to send you to the sea. And then I'm going to send you to that sea. That makes it a lot less dangerous there. After this one, just going to take the sea route. And this is somewhere we're actually going, so it's hard to avoid it. Let's maybe go for Mountaineer. There we go, no danger. So I do like... Could go for a 35 one here. For decreased gold cost. Don't get the book artifact on this no matter what. I think I go for the decreased gold cost. I know it's not necessarily great, but let's do that. I think this is going to be fine for us. I think this is going to be okay. Ooh. Ooh, do I want to get that as well? Can I? So can I say, actually, I want to get that one first? Yeah? It's okay with that. Apply. Start university visit. Okay, let's go. I have a regent. My regent's job is to get me money. Okay. Faction targets us, which is fine. Gain my learning lifestyle experience. And the traveler trait, which is also nice. Let's grab faithful here for clergy opinion. Doesn't really matter. It's not why we're going down that path. Okay. Rare trinkets. Do I want this? I think we might have already talked about this in this playthrough. Let me just see. No, we haven't. Okay. This used to be really good. It no longer is really good. It used to be really good because it was a trinket slot item. It is now a journal slot item, which means it's competing for this slot right here. Now, that being said, it is also really good. Do I want to steal it? Probably not. I think I'll pay the money for it, actually. Yeah. Let's get rid of that. Let's put that on. This I might be worth reforging, actually, at some point. But anyway, this is actually really good for us, in particular, because it gives us monthly learning lifestyle experience, which is great. And our learning is going up by a lot because we have a high level of devotion. So that's all really good. It used to be like incredible if you wanted learning to be high, because obviously you could have 4 of them, all of them scaling off of all of them having like per level of devotion. So you could end up with 20 learning, which is useful, but yeah, we don't need it. Rites of passage, let's do it. Player Heir and Son. Player Heir is doing an intrigue education. I guess I'll give him water cleansing. Yeah, that's fine. He gained the trait Zealous. It says he gains the trait Zealous. It did this previously, and somebody told me that I didn't get the 10% chance. No. No, what happened is it didn't give him the trait Zealous. It's bugged. Yeah. It's the and I can tell you, I've seen that happen before with a different event. That also happens with the Tea Festival over here. It tells you it's got one result and it has a different result. Yeah, I don't know why a load of their events don't give you the correct result anymore. But it is something that's like across more of the game than you would expect. But yes, that definitely said he gained that, and he didn't gain that. Unless it was a different character again, but I'm fairly certain it was this character. Anyway, that's fine. Let's carry on. And we're now at university. Wife falls pregnant. Cool. Counselor has died. I don't know if that's one who liked us or didn't like us, but that's fine. Also, by the way, can we just say the game hasn't crashed yet? Just like a thing to note. What's your stuff? Ooh. Okay, I think I need to do a little moving around here. Let's start by reassigning you to this position. Assigning you to that position. I think I'm going to take the hit of 15 stewardship down on our steward, just so that I can have her in here. Yeah. Also, I'm going to start swaying her as well. Right. Back to this. Let's go. Okay. That's fine. Greetings. Today we'll be exploring theological treatises and how it connects to the nature of Buddha. Do I just take the stress hit? I think I just take the stress hit, unfortunately. Yep. That's fine. This did not seem to move at all. Okay. One of the boys. Join me and my friend, Samara. Prove to us the might of the king. I can say maybe or... No thanks. I'll say no thanks. We're trying to get this to move along. Oh, we can see if this is still bugged. This used to be bugged in that you would get the bonus of the previous tier. So like right now we'd get a tier 1 bonus. In here you get a tier 2 bonus. In here you get a tier 3 bonus. In here you get a tier 4 bonus. I don't know if they ever fixed that. They may have. I'm going to roll the dice here. Let's see. Hey, we got much more successful. We're now at tier 1. Nice. Okay. Is faith to be supposed to be completed by reason or not? Does faith only deal with the unseen or not? Can we even know what is unseen or not? Must be meaning in the contradictions. I got the book artifact. Nice. Okay. But that said I got the book artifact, right? I did actually get it. Yes. Okay, that time it was telling the truth. So that gets me 4% monthly piety, monthly learning lifestyle experience, prestige, and zealot tax contribution. Doesn't get us any court grandeur, unfortunately, though. Okay. Schools of thought. Are we going to back anyone, or are we going to say there's merits to both? I'm going to say there's merits to both for the chance of massively more successful. Oh my... That was massive. That jumped a long way. We're now at tier 4? Alright, I guess we won't find out if it's still bugged or not. Now we're at tier 4. As I walked across my court frustrated, many of my courtiers seemed to be droning on about some problem they're having in Shran. With how things have been lately, I find it difficult to focus, but I'm sure that no one would be saying such harsh things if they were not true. I would say my confidant will support me. And my stress dropped. My concubine is pregnant. Okay, and I can grab Zealous Proselytizer. Great. Okay. And now we chill for a couple of days, and knowledge is power. So we get Fortune Builder, so we're now at tier 3 education, and 3 stewardship lifestyle perks. Which is just great. It's nice to get 3 free perks. So let's grab... Okay, I get to grab any 3 perks. Here's my pick, right? We take Divided Attention, because that's the maximum domain limit. Even if we're not using it right now, we take it. Architect is cool, but not necessarily as good as just going Golden Obligations, Extort Subjects. Because, like, you know, if we want money, that's probably the easier way of getting money. I only have 305 days to wait to get my Years of Peace as well on this one. Nice. Okay. Every realm county gets 250 development growth, which is at least 2 development, which is nice. Okay. Where's Extort Subjects? Oh yeah, I can't do it while I'm away. That's fine. But yeah, that went really, really well. Scheme at court. Somebody's plotting against my wife. We'll let everybody know. Level of fame has gone up. That's cool. So we're now distinguished, which gets a secular opinion and increases our number of knights. We have a daughter, which is cool. And our level of legitimacy just hit level 4. Actually, apparently it's ticking down right now because I was crowned in obscurity. But that's actually pretty good now that we're up here, because that means that if we want to do the Mandala government, all we need to do is organize our faith. Which isn't too bad. I will take the stress loss. Child of my blood. My nephew has Way of the Nomad. Wild. Okay. Well, cool. Got more learning lifestyle experience. This is always good, I think. Yeah, if you have the money, I would always do this. And what's the second one? Yeah, no, this is always good. So basically, it gives you 45% off a building, then 30% off a building, then 15% off a building. Now, the reason why this is always good is because it's only costing us 25. So, like, given a building costs like 80 at minimum, it is always good, because the first one pays for itself, and then the others are just yeah, they're just bonuses, essentially. So, cool. Martial contest. I am gonna let my yeah, I'm gonna let my knight do it. Did they win? No. I only lost 5 gold. You want to tell me about the future? I don't need to know the future. I already know what the future is. The future is we're going to reform our faith. Right. Harta has been born. Cool. Right, learning lifestyle perk. Let's grab religious icon. So now we just need one more for profit. We're actually almost there, which is crazy. All because of the funeral, basically, because it gave us 2,000 in one go. Yeah, that event is fantastic. Gain the stress level. That's not the end of the world. It's only because our friend died. However, that is annoying because now his sibling is taking over and his sibling doesn't like us. Okay. Well, it's annoying. New council position. But yeah, you're just not very good. That's my problem. Like, you're just terrible. I'm going to put my nephew in instead. Okay. Ensure peace we can do. So it gives us domain limit, which doesn't matter, control growth, which doesn't matter, and popular opinion, which doesn't matter, but the development growth does, and the legitimacy and prestige matter, so that's cool. We are, by the way, at a point where I can raise our tribal authority. I'm not going to do it just because people already hate us. That's fine. We've arrived back, and we get some traveler experience, which we're now at level 1 at, which gives us a tiny health boost, travel speed, all sorts of other nice little things. So yeah, that was a very, very, very good trip. Okay. I'm going to talk to my confidant. Actually, I'm not going to... Well, yeah, I'm going to do that. That's fine. Everybody doesn't like it. And then I'm going to do this as well, which people aren't going to like. I'll spend my prestige for my money. That seems fine. Okay. So, this is fine. Let's just unpause for a little bit. Train for a tournament? Of course. Yeah. Got 1 prowess. Do I have strong? No. I don't know why it doesn't give you access to strong. I don't never know what the condition is to get that. I assume it must be a level of sorry, this broke my mind. I was assuming it must have been a level of prowess needed, but is this a default name? Arjaya Dengjaya Katana. Is there a reason why that's a name here? Or like, I was trying to figure out if it was like a merged name, as in like it was a compound name. But no? Okay, I'm gonna name you after another ancestor. Just maybe one with a slightly shorter name. Okay. Cool. It's all fine. What's this? Well looked after. This doesn't matter because this is the court position one and it never works. So I'm gonna say increase the martial. Oh, actually, I guess it just gives you the bonus up front as well. So I guess it does matter. Yeah, give it to my player Aaron's son. Although I could give it to my second son who's actually doing a martial education. Yeah, that's fine. The nurse bonus will probably disappear, but the other bonuses will stay. This is my second son. He's doing a scarification ritual. There we go. And that's fine. He is scarred, but that's okay. He's brave, ambitious, robust. He's got great martial. He'd be very good to lead after us, in theory, but we'll see. We will see what we can do. It might be time to go and send the barterers out, so let's go raise local barterers. And we're going to Japan. Right. Let's go. Cousin's taken prisoner. So, do I want to be friends with my sister? Sure. Let's do that. Okay, what do you want to make me, by the way? You're a master and you want to forge a goblet. Yeah, we could say yes. It would give us court grandeur. The only problem with that is I don't have any money. I just realized. There you go, nurse's pet disappeared. Told you it would disappear. It's meant to disappear if the person isn't in the court position, but it doesn't. Yeah, I didn't check. I haven't read the patch notes for the new beta, but there is a chance a bunch of these things are fixed. They claim that they got a load of fixes from the community, so there is a high chance that, given I'm not the only person who plays this game, that they Yeah, they might have fixed a whole bunch of these little things that are been broken for a while. But there's also a chance that they fix completely different things. There's a lot that needs fixed. Right. In here. Am I going to confess my love to this random person? No? I think I'm okay. How are we doing in terms of our bartering? We're okay. I did see the 60 over here after I'd already set us to move, but that's fine. Let's head here. Then head here. A whole bunch of bartering is going on. And where are we going now? Maybe back up here. Pura has come of age. He is an elusive shadow. Level 4. It's not bad. With 2, you know, virtues. Let's find him someone to marry. We'll use my marriage filter. Which I was actually, by the way, half thinking might have been a problem at one point. Because every single time we crashed, I was like, oh, I remember using the marriage filter right before that. You're going to marry this person. I would love to get Amazonian into the family. So let's do that. Okay. Carrying on. Cool. Differences in faith. I'm going to get religious understanding here. Samara's first resentment. Well, back when you were but a little child, I always cherished those days, says my mother. Everything comes rushing back. I know that my father Wawa was a foe to me as long as he lived. He ridiculed my childhood love of dress-up. I should have what's owed to me, or perhaps it's best to cease dwelling on the past. So I can say, you owe me your wealth. Why do you neglect me so? I can maybe get a strong hook on her, or such treatment is rightful. I'll say you owe me your wealth. I got a strong loyalty hook instead. Oh, that's not nearly as good as your wealth. Yeah. Although she didn't have 100 gold, so that might explain why we got the loyalty hook instead. Right, up here. It's all fine. My son has been married. Right, up here. Continue trading in bartering goods. King, a local merchant, has a copy of the compendious book on calculation by completion and balancing, but refuses to sell it to me. That sounds like a you problem. Yep, that definitely sounds like a you problem. New learning lifestyle perk? Yup, give me profit. That is fantastic. Okay, over here. And let's head back. Right, back here. Don't need to do any of that. That's all fine. Right. Just head home with our huge pile of money. For a second there, I thought I'd hit the disband button because I wasn't seeing this army appear. I did definitely check. Right, disband all. It's good, huge amounts of money. My brother can get married. My brother who is 16. Okay. That's basically the exact same, what's it called? The exact same filter, so let's go with you. Gets me an alliance with East Sumatra, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that. My sister wants to get married matrilineally to somebody with high prowess. Actually, I'm going to marry you to this intelligent person. There we go. Cool. That's fine. Okay. I can demand payments from people. I'm not going to. What are we going to do next? You know what we should do? We should set up our religion. That's what we should do. We should set up our religion and get an actual number. Right? This is us reforming it for real. Let's get an actual number and we'll figure it out. Also, what color is our religion to start with? That color of blue. Do we like that color of blue? Yeah, I think so. I think that's fine. So reform it. Is that the blue color it is? It seems like it's darker. I think it should be like a little... sorry, that's not how you do lighter. Should be a little lighter. Yeah, something like that. Let's try that. Anyway. Let's see here. So, what have we got? Let's clear that out. Right. So, where are we even starting? Is there any major things? Major things we want to be head of faith. So, we want to change this to lay clergy temporal. Right? That's step number 1. That costs a lot of piety. Next, what do we want? Pilgrimage encouraged is fine. Theism, being polytheist, is fine. Faiths from other religious families are considered to be hostile. From other religious families. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I would like to go to equal gender. That's okay. Gain a head of faith title. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's all fine. Members of the clergy service commanders is fine. Where else were we? There were other ones we wanted to change. Pilgrimage is fine. We're happy with pilgrimage existing. Do we want to do this? No, I think I'm just happy with that. Marriage type concubines. I think I prefer concubines to polygamous. Divorce being allowed is fine. It's also what is already there. Bastardry being legitimization is fine. Consanguinity. Cousin marriage I think is okay. I mean, we could change it, but like I think it's fine where it is. Could change that if we have extra points. Let's see what else we got here. Recruitment. Recruitment is also fine. Yeah. Clerical gender being either is fine. Clerical marriage is fine. Temporal revocable is what we want. Cremation is fine. That's fine. Okay. So in terms of that, we could reform it right now. Sun worship we probably want to change though. Yeah. So sun worship, what would I want to change that into? So adaptive. Infidel vassals are less likely to join independents and populist factions. Opinion of different faith liege. So this could be good if we're not planning on not converting. Level of splendor, who cares? Astrology, who cares? Carnal exaltation. Makes lustful of virtue and gives fertility to all Tolotangs. That's a great way to destroy your realm right now because we have Confederate partition. Well, it would also keep all your vassals weak though. No. No. Communion? Characters may seek indulgences from their head of faith to pay gold in exchange for piety. Oh yeah, this one apparently is good because you can, because you're the head of faith, you get all the bonuses, so you get all the money. Yeah, I don't really want to do that, but that's fine. I acknowledge it's really, really good. It's possible to gain a cranial trophy. Yeah, I don't think I need that. Don't need mountainous terrain. Wise man trait? No. Exaltation of pain? No. Sanction false conversions? No. Sacred murder? Unlocks the master assassin court position? No? But interesting. Yeah. Gruesome festivals? No. Hedonistic? No. Human sacrifice? No. Legalism? No. Literalism. May debate other lords at the cost of opinion to gain or lose piety. No. Megalithic constructions. Enables the construction of megaliths and temple holdings and great megaliths and duchy holdings. Converts things quicker, can become monks. Sacred mountains. I don't have mountains. Mind without mind. Sponsored inspirations produce artifacts of higher quality. Characters are less likely to gain the infirm trait. Huh. Pacifism, definitely not. Righteous rebirth. Okay, no. Pursuit of power, no. Reincarnation. Children have a chance of being considered reincarnation of an ancestor. No, rulers with high learning may condemn their sinful vassals. Cannibal trait is no longer criminal? I don't think so. Ritual celebrations is an interesting one, because I'm fairly certain that Mandala involves having to raise your level of devotion. So having everything earn you piety is nice. Yeah. Ritual hospitality. Kinda similar. Mothers and fathers gain piety when their child is born. Well, I don't know how much, but it could be good. Sanctity of nature. There's sun worship, which I think I would much rather just have ritual celebrations over sun worship. I'm not going to make bears appear out of nowhere. Warmonger. I think that the one I'm leaning towards, as boring as it is probably ritual celebrations. I think that's fine. We have unrelenting faith, so we're going to have a lot of prowess and things happening. Actually, it doesn't even cost us anything else to do that. Also unlocks brewery line of buildings, which is interesting. Okay. I think I'm tempted to just see how much it would cost to do this. How much would it cost to just accept everything? Oh, except I don't really want to make kinslaying okay. What if I just say that all of those are accepted? It costs us 4,400. Okay. Do I want to change my funerary thing here? This one costs reduced gold. I do like reduced gold. Yeah, I like reduced gold on on cremation. Yeah, I think that's fine. Clerical function recruitment. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, let's do this. And then how much more do I need? 4,400. Okay, so I need 649. Okay, that's fine. Now I'm assuming I can't hold another funeral, right? I mean, I might as well just have a look. Yes, I can. Oh, okay. Well, maybe not for the cannibal cousin. How about for my cousin here who... That's my cousin here who has a sibling who doesn't like us. Yeah, we'll do that. Close that. So that's fine. I'm gonna go all in. Mourning. Get rid of these two. Customize our route. We're gonna go here and here. Oh, sorry, and here. Apply. And that's all fine. Yeah. Start funeral. Let's go. 9 months till it begins. That body is going to be ripe after 9 months. Anyway, carrying on. Tutor has educated our child. Have you noticed it hasn't crashed yet? We've been playing for a while, no crashes. I think that this fixed it. This also makes some sense, by the way, if it fixed it. I know I'm jinxing it by talking about it, but what caused it to break must have been me adding it to the exclusion list for the antivirus. So it looks like I needed to just add it to more exclusions. I don't know how that caused it to break, but I guess that must have been what broke it. Because I just added more exclusions and it worked, so I don't know. Anyway, my granddaughter's been born. She is robust. Well, that's not bad. Also, she's now my heir. Oh, she's gonna be my heir because I'm gonna turn on equal inheritance. Oh, not equal. Actually, I haven't turned on equal inheritance yet, but I've turned on equal religion, which will eventually lead to equal inheritance. Okay. We're gonna need to think about that. Anyway, bunch of pie. That was the end of the funeral? We didn't even have the funeral. Alright, well, yeah, that's fine. Let's do this. I am noticing that there's some weird things happening in game. I'm hoping that's unrelated weird things to what I did. That would be typical though, that I fix the crashing but cause it to do weird stuff. I would prefer that, fixing the crashing and causing it to do weird stuff. But anyway, Somebody has consumption? Yeah, okay. That's fine. My daughter's been born, she's a genius. Nice. Also just realized if I turn on equal inheritance, I'm going to completely cause a ton of issues, because like, look how many children I have. Imagine everyone else. It's the Confederate partition issue I was talking about. Well, okay, how are we doing in terms of like reforming the faith? Need another couple hundred. World's quickest pilgrimage? It's a pious pilgrimage. It's a very pious pilgrimage. I'm going to Sorin. I've never been there before, despite it being right next to me and me having been there regularly. Yeah, we'll go by ourselves. Our goal is altruism. Let's go. Okay, an offering of rice. I gaze out over the Saram Sea as my caravan master leans beside me. She scatters a handful of rice into the sea. My liege, the rice is not for the fish, but to remind the spirits we are guests here for a safe journey. Okay, you can be my friends. That's fine. We have now arrived. I've walked the holy path. I get pilgrim, which is nice. More monthly piety. Really hoping for some piety here. I will... Ooh, 5% chance I get scholar. I'm going to translate stuff for some pilgrims. Steamer discovered. Daughter has learned a language. My half-brother would like to stay here. If I could stay behind, I would like to devote my life to the Tolotang faith and become a monk. We don't have monks in our faith, though. Have you considered that we don't have monks in our faith currently? Yeah. Well, wait, you're gonna divorce each other? Okay, well, do you not have temples back home? It's fine. Skillful courtier. Yeah, I don't need you. And I gained 160 piety, a bunch of legitimacy, and my legitimacy level is now... It said 5, but I think it already counted the... yeah, sometimes it already adds it in, and then it like calculates it after if it added another 200, but we're getting close to level 5. My son is a brilliant strategist. That's really good, and we have returned from our pilgrimage. Nice. Okay. So brilliant strategist son, we need to find a... Did we really have so many children? Oh, didn't remember having this many children, but yes, I guess we just we had them when we were away at university. We had some of them. Anyway, let's go for. I don't have anybody who has a robust trait. Let's expand this to 15 years. Yeah, you're gonna marry this Amazonian person. It's gonna be a few years before it happens, but we want to try and pass on the physical trait. Let's do it. Right. That's all fine. What's this one? Talk to confidant. Still don't need to do that. And now... Oh. Submit to suzerain. I humbly ask for you to accept my tribute. Okay. You want to give me low barter goods, low taxes, no prestige transfer. Alright. He's my tributary. That's fine. He doesn't even like properly show as a tributary on the list. As in like he doesn't show like some of the other people's tributaries. He's just kind of like here, hiding underneath someone else. Wait a second. Was that who? Wait a second. That can't be right. You don't own that land. You own this land. Oh, there we go. They still don't show like as the other ones do, but that's fine. I can get something. I think there's something that causes them to show up like this. I can't remember what it is. It might be whether you're going to protect them or not. Anyway, that's fine. Religion. Let's do it. Reform the Tolotang faith. We're going to have ritual celebrations instead of sun celebrations. All crimes are accepted. We're happy with everything except kinslaying. That's definitely not accepted. We're going to have equal gender laws. We're going to have temporal head of faith with lay clergy. Encouraged pilgrimages. Yeah, this is all fine. I'm going to reform the faith. 3 out of 7 will convert. That's fine. I'm not worried about the ones that won't. Reform faith. There we go. I thought there might have been an event for that, but I guess not. Also, we only get one of these bonuses currently because the other ones are held by people who aren't of our faith currently. But that's fine. So now we can adopt a mandala government. Also, apparently... Wait a second. Why is the person who wasn't here not eligible anymore? I don't know. Anyway, my brother can take that position, I guess? My brother would be better in this position. I could also reassign her. Yeah, let's reassign her. And then I can put maybe this one in here. Also, you can probably go back to just improving development over here. Right. Talk to confidant, no. Adopt mandala government, we will do probably... Well, actually, you know what? Let's go to... Oh, there we go. The Tolotang Reformation. At long last, I managed to gather every important priest in the world together so they can discuss our beliefs and establish an official doctrine to guide our faith into the future. These Tolotang priests are encouraging cooperation and tolerance even towards non-believers and are asking all adherents to put old disputes aside and come together for the sake of the new faith. I've chosen to personally lead this burgeoning Tolotang movement and have assumed the title of High Shaman, an exalted position I will pass down to my descendants. Okay. Oh yeah, somebody also said, how do you, how does it work? Who's the next person to be head of faith? I believe it will go to your primary heir. Yeah, there you go. We'll pass to primary heir. So whoever our primary heir is, so whoever we play as, that will be who is head of faith, which is nice. Means we can do great holy wars. I was only going to go to the first of the next month. Anyway, there we go. First. Right. Now, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I think we've figured out our crashing issue, because that was about 40 minutes with no crashes and lots of hovering over characters. So, yeah, that's good. Unless it crashes now, which would be very funny. So I think we figured out our crashing issue. Next time we're going to switch to mandala government, which is cool. What we'll need to do is, well, what I'll need to do is do a little investigation and just work out what mandala is. I mean, we know some of what mandala is from before the playthrough, but, you know, some more specific details. Also, has Japan changed color? Or was it always purple? Sorry, I just... Ritsuru, is that the... Yeah, I think it's always been like this. I'm not entirely sure it was always purple. Anyway, maybe it is. Maybe I'm going crazy. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here before I go any more crazy. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.